Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go, and on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here it comes. Gunnar Henderson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And now 2-0. And he pumps it a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Mauricio with the throw to first. One up, one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Righty delivers in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Anthony Santander at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Righty to the plate.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That's inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball one. Called strike right there.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
So now 1-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And another ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Now all even up. Got it by him for the K. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And our pitcher in this game, Kyle Bradish. What do you look for here?
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Ronnie Mauricio now. And that's in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. And there's two away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing here this half. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Orioles 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. And a good eye there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And the right-hander deals. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike. There's a strike.
I count this ball.
Here comes a 3-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
That is good.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Mullins stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting him that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
One down. Here's Adam Frazier. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And that's too high. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Now it hits him in the chest. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for strike 1. The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Stewart makes the play. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 3-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. First pitch, not close.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Francisco.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. And it's even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now it's Mark Vientos. In there, and it's 0-1. And a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman.
Number 35.
Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time. You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off, 2-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
2-2. Good eye right there. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Santander in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch off the plate. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting. The first
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the righty deals. Shoots a line drive single into right center. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Cedric Mullins.
Ball one.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Rutschman over at second. O'Hearn over at first with 1 away. Swing and a
1
miss.
ball, 1 strike.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
Mountcastle in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch. Grounder off the pitcher. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Singled and scored his first time. In the air, right side. Stewart puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 4 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Bradish back to work. Alvarez, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Fought off foul. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On a strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, that adds another runner, and now they've got one in scoring position. Looks like things are getting a little wobbly out there on the mound.
And now, Danny Mendick. Line drive, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Rafael Ortega stands in. And that's in there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count is even.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch way upstairs. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. 1 run across. He's in there. It's 4-2.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next, Ronnie Mauricio.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Mendick at second. Ortega at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And here it comes. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Swings through that one. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 0-1. And it's strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. One and two here. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Stops it on a slide. The throws to Henderson. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Corners are occupied with two down. Drive deep right field, way back there, out of here. That's what the fans came to see, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 5-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. That one in there across the letters. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one to first. He handles it himself. Out number 3. But not before 5 cross the plate, with a big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's going to be Adam Frazier. The right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. Frazier retired.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That clips the corner. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Pretty nice play there.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Here's a speed threat, Gunnar Henderson. That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Ortega moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 5 and the O's 4. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brett Beatty. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Westberg slings to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In there for strike one.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Oh, 2 now. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Stewart takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next pitch inside, and now 3-0. Righty delivers. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that's ball 4.
That's it. Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, Danny Mendick. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And now it's even up. And he deals.
Ball, that's just out.
Stewart off of first with 2 away. That one out to right, and it drops in. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the center
With the way
fielder.
defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jack Flaherty appears to be getting loose. Hall, a left-hander, also throwing. First and second, 2 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. O'Hearn takes it himself, and that is the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead at 5-4. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Adley Rutschman. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The pitch. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next one misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Bounce to the right side. Mauricio tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now here is Anthony Santander. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
0-2 now. That one the other way. Base hit.
Now batting, The first baseman, Ryan.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. And a pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. First offering misses badly for ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smith getting ready to go. Raley getting loose as well. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 5-4. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ball one there. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked,
The
but
first
needed a
baseman.
little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now one missed.
Good purpose pitch right there.
1-1,
Trying
no
to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and
Now
just
batting.
bunched him up
The
on
first
the inside
batter.
part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Lindor.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And it's fouled away. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mets go down quickly as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. New arm out of the bullpen, Drew Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Smith, a 6'2" righty, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. First offering misses the mark. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adam Ottavino, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Ortega calls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike one.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-1. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier, 1 for 2. Pickoff move to second. Mateo back safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
First pitch just misses. That's in there.
1-1.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He powers one out to right field. Just like that, they move in front. It's 6-5.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Phil Bickford.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking
Now
distance.
pitching for the New York Mets, number 50, Phil Bickford.
One down. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's the
Just
ball.
missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
One now. And now 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Good eye in that spot.
Two strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And the home team down a run. Now into the game, Jorge Mateo. He'll be out in left field. New pitcher on now, Shintaro Fujinami.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the DH, Mark Vientos.
The designated hitter, Vientos.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. And now the 0-1. Just missed. And a count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. That one's in there. Strike one. Right-handed reliever.
Ball. Down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 2-2. The pitch. Good eye right there.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Francisco Alvarez waiting to hit for the Mets. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez. And that's in there for strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets him to chase after that
0-2
one.
the count.
High in the air, out to right. Santander drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Trevor Gott on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Righty delivers.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Ball 3.
Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike. And now a full count.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
The other way. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that one wrapped foul.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Kicks and deals.
Ball that's outside.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. One away.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Over to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 6 and the Mets 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 78. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's DJ Stewart.
Number 78, Canal.
And he deals. Off the mark there, 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That just misses. And a count 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a 2-1 on the way. Next offering misses down and away. Danny Mendon up next for the Mets. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he walked him.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Tim Locastro. No outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Danny Mendon.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That's in for a strike. And that one off the outside edge.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This one in the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Rafael Ortega up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. That one down the line, and he picks it up in foul territory. Runner at second here, one gone. Check on the runner, and they got him. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left